Is anybody there? Do we have any Christmas people here? Is there anybody here? Good morning. Good evening. Hello. It's Christmas. Anybody around? Anybody around here for Christmas? How are you, Peaches? How you doing? How are you? Guys, if you don't know who this person is, you need to check out their work. They do some awesome songs. Jamie, I've shown you her channel. She does those cartoon type video, the anime. They're not really cartoon, they're anime. And they're about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And there's a lot of rapping going on there. And I love it. I actually, or hip hop. I don't know the difference, but I know that I love your stuff. I'm always bopping my head to it, Peaches. And I can't say that I do that to all that music, to be honest with you, because I'm old school, because I'm old. Look who's here. Look who's here. How is everybody doing? So I just want to say that some people asked me to put up my Cash App and my PayPal so that YouTube doesn't take anything. And that's the only reason why I did that. So usually I don't do that, but a few of you didn't want to give YouTube any money. So how you doing, TNT? How is everybody? Everybody good? I did get a little bit of a church thing going. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. I did get a little bit of a church thing. I think it's about 15 minutes. So I would like to play that because, I mean, today, to me, still, it's about Christ. I know that there's commercialism in Christmas, but okay, well, welcome. Thank you. So, I also, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Poughkeepsie Deb. That's what I call you. I don't know. It's a place by me that has that abbreviation. Yeah, thank you. How you doing, Jamie? Jamie's here. A few content creators. We had Peaches. I don't know if she's still here. It might be with her family, but I'm so grateful for you guys to come in and say hello to Christmas. Bonnie's Journey's here. Well, I hope that y'all have something exciting going on besides being here, but I'm grateful that you're here. Really warm in Kansas. Well, it's cold. We're gonna have a white Christmas night, from my understanding. Let me give my dogs something because I did buy them a Christmas present. So let's give them their Christmas presents. You ready, Milo and Danny? Here you go. Milo, you gonna sleep through it, or you gonna have your Christmas present the mama bought you? That's for you, my precious, and this is for you, my sunshine. There you go. Knock yourselves out. Have fun with them. Happy Christmas. So yeah, I got them this puzzle thing that should keep them pretty busy, I'm hoping. Janae, how are you? Jay Starfire, how are you? Star Sapphire, I'm sorry. Angela, how you doing? Warm in Tennessee? Yep, I got a link. Hang on. I'm going to drop a link. Oh, I'm glad that you're relaxing. Can you see what I bought the dogs? I don't know if I can take it away from them. I'm gonna take this for a second, Danny. Milo's pretty happy with his. Yeah, I'll show you what I got him. Hang on one second. So you put this down like this, and they get to lick this thing. So to keep them busy, and this thing, like, it's not flat, so when they're messing with it, it kind of rotates. So let me give it back to Danny. Here you go, baby. They wanted me to show it to them. That's yours. There you go. All yours, babe. All yours, Danny. Yes. Oh, yes. So Buffy Love, how you doing? So I dropped the link. Did anybody grab it? I didn't see anybody grab it. It's 63 degrees in TNT land. Here was the link. So look at who it is. Where are you? How come I can't get you up here? Hang on one second. There you go. There you go. How
Hey
you
guys,
doing?
Merry
Happy
Christmas, Happy
holidays.
Holidays.
You too. I saw your Christmas video. I liked it.
Thanks.
You
We
and
had fun making that.
you and your daddy. You guys
Yeah.
got to check out. You guys got to check out. Right?
Yeah, that's my Big Papa. It's Big Papa.
And
I
and
get it
he
from him.
and
If
he
y'all are
was singing.
wondering.
Yep. And
Yeah.
well, you did it for him.
No,
He
I
seemed to
get it
get
all from
into it.
him.
Oh, you
I
get it
get
from
all my
him.
wild
Okay.
shenanigans from him.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought Big Papa was pretty good. My hair's a little funky. I thought Big Papa was pretty good.
Right on. Right on.
Where he knew a lot of that stuff going on.
Oh yeah, he's totally with it. Yeah.
So is your Christmas isn't over? You still got stuff to do?
Well, we going down Jim Bobby's. We going down Earlene's place. You know, we got to go out early
Okay. And when's
today.
that today? Today you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
this
that?
afternoon. We gonna head out Earl's place. You know, he got some
Okay.
smoked squirrel. We gonna be good.
So you're gonna have smoked squirrel tonight, huh? That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Oh, I can't do that without that. We got some smoked squirrel tonight, y'all.
And your toothpick, your toothpick.
Oh, you guys, I got rainbow toothpicks.
Very cool. Very cool. I like cinnamon ones, to be honest. Hey,
Very precious.
Jojo for show. I like
I'm
Chinese buffet for Christmas.
Yum, yes.
I made myself, I'll show you what I made. Same thing basically that I made for Thanksgiving. Let me show you.
I'm glad you like your hoodie, M. Cook.
So this I made
Thanks,
for,
everybody. Thank y'all.
oops, hang on.
Yum.
So that's white bread, well, Italian white bread, and turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes and sweet peas.
Mm-hmm.
And
Looks
for breakfast,
delicious.
yep. Well, for breakfast, I made my homemade. These are homemade hash browns. So
Yum.
there's smoked paprika on them, onions, peppers, and we got Rebecca. Onions, peppers, jalapeno, and olives, and bacon.
Nice.
And bacon.
Yum.
Yeah, so I make that. Jen used to love that stuff, so I make it. How you doing? Happy
Becca.
holidays. I can't hear you.
Can you hear
Can't
me?
hear you. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
there
hear
you
you
go.
now.
We can
I
hear you
can hear
now.
you now. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Hi, how is everybody?
Everybody's good. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays. Just it's almost over.
Yep.
Almost.
The
Almost.
day's going so fast.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
have a nice one with your granddaughter?
Yeah, they just left. They came over, we had breakfast, and so now she's going home to nap, and then they're going to go to the other grandma's for dinner, and then I'm just going to cook here for just, a couple people.
Right.
We have two friends coming over, so.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice. Very cool. Very cool. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, you could still buy cinnamon toothpicks. You could buy anything
Yeah.
online. Check it out. Check it
Yeah.
out. You can buy them online. But I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna ask about your temperature because there's people saying it's 70 degrees in Tennessee.
Yeah, I think it's probably 72, I'm gonna guess. It's
Wow.
cloudy. If the sun pops out, it's gonna go up. It was 82 yesterday.
Holy smoke, that's that's
Wow.
just too hot. That's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That-
hot.
That
It's hot.
yeah, we're expecting snow tonight. Are you expecting snow tonight, Rebecca? I can't hear
I think
you.
4 to 8
Okay.
inches or something.
Oh my goodness.
Me too. Me too. I am too. Absolutely.
You guys.
Norwegian pancakes. I'm gonna have to look up
Yeah, it's
Norwegian
crazy,
pancakes.
right?
Well, we
Oh,
made
thank you, Snooty.
baked
I
spaghetti
appreciate
last
that.
night. So, sorry.
No. I was thanking somebody. Somebody
Yeah.
gave me a super sticker. Thank you
Yeah,
so
we
much.
made baked spaghetti and salad, and my dad made a peach cobbler. So that was our Christmas dinner.
And well,
No.
so Christmas Eve dinner, right?
Christmas Eve dinner, yeah.
Right. So, the baked spaghetti, got pictures of it because I need proof.
Yeah, I do, but I can't send it to you right now because I'm on my phone.
Okay. All right. Make sure that you send me the pictures because I
I
wouldn't
will.
believe it
I
any other
will.
way. And what are you making tonight, Rebecca Michelot?
Tonight we're having ham and prime rib and potatoes and Brussels sprouts.
I don't like
Nice.
ham. I like Brussels sprouts, but they have to be the real small ones and they have to be overcooked and really soft. But prime
Yeah,
rib I could do, but I like the prime rib on the well done side. So I like the
me
ends,
too.
I guess.
I
Yeah.
don't like it, making noise and flopping around on my plate. Yeah, I like it.
Ooh.
I don't want to see anything. I want it to be nice and like a nice color, no
Mhm.
blood.
Yeah.
So I don't like cooking it though because I don't buy it that often.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm so afraid I'm going to mess it up because it's even our ShopRite has a good deal at Christmas time on it, and that's
Right.
the only time I get it. But I'm still so afraid of messing it up. It's not like an
Right.
$8 pack of meat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
So
no. I get it. I get it.
Low
I
and
get it.
slow. You can't go wrong with low and slow on that.
My brother
Yeah.
makes that really good. So 1980s in the chat. Happy Christmas. 1980
1980.
millennial, guys. She is tearing it up
Woo! Get
with
it.
the Gypsy Rose shit. Just tearing it to bits
Oh,
with the
boy.
Gypsy Rose
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
I'm going to drop the link. Don't feel obligated, but the link's available for anybody that wants to come up and say happy Christmas and stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm not putting anybody on the spot, but it is up there for anybody that does want to come up and say happy Christmas. But yeah, guys, check out 1980 because she is tearing it up. She is giving
Absolutely.
Gypsy a run for her money.
Ooh, and I'm here for it too.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
I
Somebody-
saw, since you brought up Gypsy, I saw a picture. I guess I don't know if it's this Christmas, but it was her and her stepsister.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, and I guess there was no filter because Gypsy looked a little thick around the middle. She wasn't this,
You're
trim
talking
and
about
neat.
angles, not filters. You're talking about angles. I'm just Peachy. Come on
Something.
up and say hello, please. I hate to ask people because I know it's Christmas and people are doing stuff, and I don't want to put people on the spot, but please feel free to come on up,
If you
guys.
want to. And 1980 millennial baby, y'all enjoy y'all's Christmas lunch.
Yeah, I hope they have the great
Thanks for hopping
Christmas.
in the chat with us.
Absolutely. So, and if anybody in the chat wants to come up and say happy holidays and you want to cover your face, we could help you with that if you want to
Yep.
do that, and 1980 says thank you. So
Yeah.
I'm sure she's going to have a great time. She deserves it. And much love to 1970.
As well, yes.
That's right. And the cats and the snake. Rumor has it that Ken's done. I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh.
I think he's probably done this time. I would believe that. How do you come back from that? How do you say, I still love you
Right.
after that shit? But Ryan will be there for her. You know that. Ryan will be there.
100%.
Oh, he would. It wouldn't matter what she does. I think he'd take her back. Definitely.
Yeah. How long will
Absolutely.
it be before let's take a poll. How long will it be before he takes her back?
Red, yes. Blue, no.
She would go there immediately.
Immediately. Yeah.
That's all right. I just wanted you to know that you're always invited on the panel. I'm just Peachy. A big fan.
Absolutely.
Guys, check her out. I'm going to grab your link and put it below. Jamie, remind me to grab her link in 1980s link, please.
I will.
We'll put it below with your link and with Rebecca's link.
I just want to let you guys know it's kind of random, but late tonight, I feel like President Trump. I'll be addressing the nation now. Later tonight, after everyone's gone, I'm gonna do a little live. Just I don't expect anybody to be on. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
People can watch it later. I'm gonna address the Gregor family, and I just want to wish them,
I love this.
Merry Christmas.
I will be over there in the
It'll be
chat for that,
interesting.
Rebecca.
What
I
time
will
is
be
that
there.
going to happen?
I don't know when I'm going to get rid of everybody. I know I sound terrible when I
Thank
get rid
you,
of
just
everybody.
being real. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted
Probably
to say
about
thank
9 o'clock tonight. It'll probably be 9. You know, how do I get lighting like you people? I'm in the dark all the time. What
What
am
do you
I
mean,
doing
you
wrong?
people? Are you
It's
talking
a
about
ring light. You don't
We
have a
got-
ring
I
light?
got a ring light. What? It's not doing it for me. It's sitting.
You
What,
gotta
I gotta
bring it
eat it? Do I
closer then.
swallow
Yeah, it's
it?
got to be right in
I don't
front
know
of
how
you.
big's your ring light. I have 2. I have usually one on the other side, but it's
I don't know.
charging right now. But I
I just
gotta
have
Mine's
one
not
small
reaching.
one, but
That's
it's
the
right in front
problem.
of me.
Yeah,
I'm
mine
gonna
is
pick it up
off
and
to the
hold it.
side here, and then I have one usually off to the side
Yeah.
there. I'm ready
Every
to get
time
my
I touch
hair cut.
it, it changes colors. I don't
But
know what it's
the
doing.
woman that cut my hair is on vacation.
Oh dear.
This
That's not
this
Ready to
ring
cut it
light
myself.
turns different colors when I touch it, so I'm
No,
not touching
no.
it.
You don't know because you're not. Mine will turn different colors too if I hit a certain button.
Mine
can't
has
hit
just
that
button.
shades. It's like a bright light, a cool light, and then like a sepia tone.
Oh no, this just goes through rainbow colors, and it's just now it's I'll work on that for
You're
tonight.
trying to be bougie here, Rebecca. You got to go basic. Just go get like a cheap ring light from the Wally World. That works great.
Well, so
Yeah.
somebody's saying, listen, somebody is saying, Rebecca, get the window from behind you away because it washes you out.
Ah, smart.
Right away, it's better.
Let's-
I can see it's better.
Is that a little better? Oh,
Yeah.
I could see me better.
There you
Little
go.
bit.
And we could see you
All right.
better.
Yes.
All right. Oh,
I'm going to take my
Okay, enough
glasses
about
off because
me.
of the glare. There we
Well, I'm
go.
going to take my glasses off too so I can't see anything. What do you think?
yeah, I can't take mine off or I won't see anything at
I
all.
can't see
so.
anything either. I just figured I'd take mine off, be funny.
Right. Y'all see me squinting over here every now and again at the chat.
So, Jamie, I saw a little music video you did
Absolutely. Me and Pops had a
with
good
your
time with that.
dad. That was so cool. I loved it.
Thanks. Thanks. I
Very
just thought
nice.
I'd show everybody where I get my wildness from.
Yeah, I think your dad knows the words to that song. I was a little concerned.
Nah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
you know, he
yeah.
rides around with me. I'm the chauffeur. What do you expect?
Right,
That's funny.
right. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I hoped everybody would enjoy that.
I did.
We
Yeah.
had a
And your
good time
snowmaking and your snowmaking stuff was fun too. Your snowmaking.
Right. Well, I was
stuff.
sweating like crazy out there making that snow, just so y'all know.
Okay, so now we
Oh, I
have
didn't see
Poughkeepsie Deb or Deb. I call her Poughkeepsie Deb. You're covered. So tell me can you talk? Deb, you're on, but I can't hear you. See if you can unmute yourself. I can't make you out. I can't see ya. I can't hear ya.
I don't know.
I kind of think so too, Janae, that it makes her look a little ethereal, but you know,
What's that?
the lighting behind Rebecca kind of makes her look like an ethereal being.
I'm gonna remove you. Come back because I see it's taking you a minute to get online here. I see that.
From the
She'll come.
Netherlands.
She'll
Very
come
good.
back on. I see somebody from the Netherlands.
Merry
Yes,
Christmas.
yes. Happy holidays. Happy. So I think I'm streaming from both channels. I should be streaming from
You
both
are.
channels. I wanted to make sure that we got. You can't find your vape. Please help
Oh,
me
no.
manifest. Tony, turn around. I don't know what that means. But I
Well,
hope
that
you
would be
find.
neat.
I hope you find your vape
Yes.
because I don't know where you're gonna get one on Christmas.
Ooh.
Hey, Forrest friend, I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? How you doing? Yeah. So, we do have a church service. Wait a minute. Let's see. I might have Poughkeepsie Deb. Your device isn't connecting. Let me see if I can get you now. We're having a problem with your device. I don't know.
JoJo. I do not know that one.
I-
Tony, turn around.
I don't know. Okay, there you are. We're showing your face. Is that all right?
Can you hear me?
Yes, and we
Yes.
can see you. Is that okay?
Fantastic.
Good.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. How are
Christmas.
you?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm actually at work, but I couldn't let the opportunity pass me by to
Okay, well, happy holidays at work. What time you working
Yeah.
till?
About 1:30 Eastern
Oh, in the afternoon or in the morning?
afternoon.
Okay,
About
so that's
another
not
hour
bad.
or so.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
That's
Yeah.
not bad. And then what will you do? Do you have plans for Christmas or after work? Oh, she's gone.
Oh.
Maybe they found her at work.
Oh boy.
Listen, I'm joking. I'm joking. Detective Smith, how you doing?
I love
Mr.
seeing
Haven, how
folks
are
pop
you?
up
Me
on
too.
the
Me
stream
too.
here because this is honestly, to me, it feels like this is our chosen family Christmas. You
Right.
know, you
Yeah.
have your family that's blood, then you have the people that you feel like your family.
Right.
And
Let's
that's you
put her back
guys.
Right.
on. You're back, Deb. You're back. Are you there, Deb? Oh, somebody's drinking Bailey's here. Yeah.
I love the flavor of liquor, but I hate the way it makes me feel. So I just don't drink it.
There you go. There you go. M Cook, happy, my friend.
Yes.
Happy. Good vibes. Good vibes. Sizzle 74, how you doing? How you doing, guys? Wow, 70 people here on Christmas.
Nice.
I
And
do
I don't
hope
know if
Great.
Kathleen Fleck is in the chat. I have not seen her on the chat that I am in. But she had said she wasn't feeling too good earlier. And I just want to say, I hope you're feeling better if you're out there.
Yeah, feel better, Kathleen.
Yeah, feel better. I guess Deb is having a hard time getting on.
Okay.
And you know who I don't see?
Hmm.
I don't see Howard. And Howard was going through something. So prayers to
Yeah.
Howard. I hope he's
Yes.
all right and stuff.
Big prayers for Howard.
I know that I spoke to T-Bro earlier, so I got the feeling that him and his wife were gonna show up. But it's Christmas, and people should be doing things with family if they have
Mhm.
family. And
Absolutely.
beach, please. I think so. Why? Probably from the latest videos. That's all I can figure out. She probably ain't looking too good, my friend. Would you date her? I'm not being funny, but would you date? That's funny. That's
The thing
funny.
is, she would date herself. And
Listen,
there's
the
the problem.
inanimate objects are not safe around her.
No.
You
No.
No, we know that.
Oh, right. I think that there's people speaking different language here. I don't know. Yeah, somebody says no, thank you. She should date herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be the only one that would date herself, right?
Right. Except for Ron.
Well, Ryan's gonna take her any way he can get her.
Absolutely.
Any way you want it. That's the way. Let me see. Danny, here's baby. Why don't you have your thing? You liked it yesterday. Mommy bought this for you. My favorite little girl named Danny.
Right, beach, please. Goodness
So what do you
gracious.
think would have happened if Gypsy didn't leave Ryan and go to Ken and her and Ryan stayed together? Do you think they'd still be on social media making money and all that together?
There's no way they were gonna stay together, in my opinion, because she
I don't
doesn't
think
love
that was
them.
the plan. Yeah, I don't think she ever planned that. I think she
I don't-
used them all.
I don't think Ron would have been as into the social media as she is. I think Ken was more into that, and that was a draw for him.
Well, that's not
Yeah.
what I heard from. Let me tell you something. I did an interview with Brandy, who was friends with Uncorked with Brandy,
Mhm.
who was friends with Christy and had some inside information, and that discussion's over on the argument, that channel, my other
Yes.
channel. But I have to say that she said that the reason why they didn't care for him so much because he was the social media guy. He was the one. And if you look now, Ken's not much on social media. He's the one that's
That's true.
always on. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we got that one wrong. I can't
Maybe so.
imagine. First of all, Brandy's not going to lie. Now, if somebody told her an untruth and she got that information wrong, that's something I would believe. But
Yeah,
the way
Brandy's
it looks,
definitely not gonna
yeah,
lie
but
about
the way
that.
it looks like that information was probably correct. Because again, he's on it, right? And she's not.
Yeah.
I mean, and Ken's not the big one on it. I
That's
hope
true.
Ken takes his kid and gets the F out of Dodge
Runs.
because that baby is not safe, in my
Yep.
opinion.
No,
That
you're
child's
right.
not safe because I could see Gypsy doing something for sympathy when it comes to that baby. Doing
Yeah.
something to the baby,
Yeah, absolutely. She wanted to preach
I'm sorry.
Munchausen so much she might turn into one. So that's
Deb, you're probably on an Android or something. I don't want you to get in trouble anyway. There's bits in this area they don't like us being, apparently. They don't tell us that, but then they don't like us being on it. But anytime you want to come back, my friend, and thank you. You've been a loyal subscriber, and I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you so much. Guys, a few of you have sent me Cash Apps and PayPals, and I want to say thank you to that. That's very sweet of you, and I appreciate it. Not because it's an extra effort, to be honest with you, and it's just because you know that YouTube takes some of the money. But I'm grateful for whenever you give. You never have to do that, but I appreciate the extra time and energy that takes to do that too. So thank you. Thanks, Deb. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I love all you guys. I appreciate all of you. You guys want to go to church? You want to try to go to church for a little bit?
Yes, please.
I think it's like a 15-minute. All right. You
I'm
ready
in
to
my
go?
pajamas, but I'll go.
Okay. Well,
It's the best part about our church.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let us go now to Bethlehem and see this thing. Our next lesson comes from Luke chapter 2, verses 15 through 20. When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go now to Bethlehem and see this thing that has taken place, which the Lord has made known to us."
Just so you know, the thing that has taken place was the birth of Jesus. So this was actually last year's midnight mass, but I didn't take all of it because it runs for over an hour and there's a lot of songs and stuff. I only took the scripture part.
So they went with haste and found Mary and
Again, from Woodstock Reformed Church.
Joseph and the child lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known what they had been told them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured all these words and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen as it had been told to them. The word of the Lord.
Would you join me in a word of
Thanks
prayer?
be to God.
Let your good news come, Lord, not only in word,
Okay, guys, this is our favorite, right? This is Carrie.
but in power, in the Holy Spirit, and with full assurance.
Amen.
You may have heard the one about the man who went to God one day and said, "God, what is a day like to you?" And God said, "Well, for me, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are but a day." The man thought about that, and he said, "If that's the case, what's a penny like for you?" And God said, "Well, a penny for me is like $1,000,000, and $1,000,000 is like a penny." The man thought about this too, and then he asked God, "Can I have one of those pennies?" And God said, "Come back in a day. I'll see you tomorrow." A penny that's worth $1,000,000. A day that is like 1,000 years. Does it ever seem like the world, as God describes it, is too good to be true? Or maybe more to the point, in a world as fraught as ours, does it ever seem like believing in a loving and almighty God rings just a little bit too good to be true? Speaking of too good to be true, just this past week, I went to Cumberland Farms to fill up my car with gas, and the machine wouldn't take my credit card. It kept flashing on the digital screen, "Already prepaid, already prepaid." Now, doubting the truth of this, I went ahead and tried to fill up my tank, which I did successfully, and sure enough, it posted my total with no amount that I had to pay. Now, I'll be honest, for the briefest of seconds, I thought, well, this is a great deal. Some generous fellow citizen full of robust holiday cheer decided to prepay for the next customer. You know, like in the olden days before Easy Pass, when somebody might pay for you in the toll booth before you drove through. I mean, what a great little holiday gift. But my next thought was, somebody's probably going to get charged for this, and it's going to be a real lousy day when they find out. So I went in and checked it out.
I'm sure we've all been through that. I'm sure I've been through that. Haven't we been through that panel
Mhm.
where we got something where somebody forgot to charge us maybe and we were like, good for us, bad for them. What are we going to do? In different times in my life, I have to tell you, I've done different things, to be honest.
Mhm. Yeah,
Out with the
same.
station.
What's that?
There's been times where I've gotten things like in the same situation with gas or whatever, and I've been really in need, and I've just thanked God for touching whoever did that. And then there's been other times where I've had plenty and I gave it back to the next person.
Yeah, that's the way. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
What about you, Rebecca?
Well, I know I can't say anything like that's ever happened.
Really?
Yeah, no, I just
You never was given the wrong change or anything?
oh yeah, the wrong change.
Well, it's the
Especially
same type of difference. It's the same,
yeah,
like,
I
ever
guess.
got anything like and realized, ooh, lucky me, and
Right.
said, well, I need it, so I'm going to keep it. And I mean,
Found
has that
20
ever
laying on
changed
the
at different
ground.
points?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've
Something laying on the
gotten
ground's different, though. That something laying on the
yeah,
ground is different. I'm talking about somebody that actually something was actually not charged correctly and it was in your favor, or you got the wrong change back and it was in your favor. And I'm just being honest by saying there are certain times in my life where I kept that benefit, and
Mhm.
then there were times in my life when I said, "Wait a minute, this is wrong."
Mhm.
And when I've been very desperate is when it's happened, and my attitude was, thank you very much, dear God, and I'll pay it forward when I can. And
Yeah.
that's, yeah. So what
yeah,
about
that
you, Rebecca?
yeah, I guess it's happened several times getting change back at like a Dunkin' Donuts. And for whatever reason, I think people nowadays aren't used to anybody using money like cash.
Mhm.
And
Right.
so if the register, if they don't put it in, like that they got the cash to, and the register doesn't tell
People
them how
can't
much
can't
change.
change back. They
Yeah.
can't count change back.
Yeah, I remember one time a girl had given me too much money back, and I said, "Oh no, I gave you a 20." And she pulls a 20 out and gives me that too.
Oh no.
And I'm like, "No." I said, "Let's start over." And she was so flustered. I gave her the 20 back. I said, "No, that's what I gave you. You can't give it back. I need to pay." And I couldn't get her to understand that she gave me too much change. So I did give her the 20 back, but I kept the extra from the change of the 20 because
Well,
she
at
couldn't
that point, you
understand.
worked for it.
Right.
Yeah, at that point, I was like, "Never mind. You're right. Okay." And I just left with it. But yeah, I had her so confused and I kind of felt bad.
Mm.
Well, hopefully she didn't have to pay for it.
I'm sure, something somehow she might have, but
Well,
I
when it's
tried.
under a certain amount, they usually don't. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
it's
but
under a certain amount, they
who
usually
knows how
don't.
many times in a day she does it.
Well, because like Kathleen's saying, they don't know, people do not know how to count
No, they
change
don't.
back. They
No.
don't know how to count change back, and they don't know how to read very well. And they
No.
don't know how to spell very well for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Justin is here. Which Justin? Ooh, I've never found money in an ATM.
No.
Hey, wait,
Yeah.
Jamie can tell you about that shit.
Whoo,
Jamie
no.
was on the phone with me one day, and because
Running
of
my
her,
mouth.
I left $40 in the ATM machine. I was so upset. I really needed that money too. Oh man, I was on the phone with her. I can't understand why they give you the card back before they give you the cash back. Like,
Right.
give you the cash and then give you the card. Then you could go. But
Right.
Now she
yeah,
hangs up when she goes through the ATM.
well, now I do. Now I do. Yeah. Okay, well, Justin, happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's continue on with Carrie here.
Okay.
Those of you that don't know, Carrie is the preacher that we share her message every Sunday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. from 8 a.m. to about 9 a.m. We only have church for an hour.
Yeah.
And she has great messages, guys. If you don't believe me, go check them out at 2.0 speed and then come back on Sundays if you want, because there is really a church community here. And I'm so
Mhm.
proud of that. Even though it's not my church, I'm so proud to be able to share the word online. you know.
Mhm.
So, okay, let's get into it. I don't want to get too religious here.
Attack.
Oh, but I do want to tell you guys something. I am going to be doing an interview with I'm glad, Kathleen. I'm going to be doing an interview, a fascinating interview that I'm psyched to do with Kathy from Deep Soul, who has studied the Bible like you don't believe, like, and she has different interpretation of it, and I found it fascinating. So we're gonna be covering that on the argument. So I'm excited about that's gonna be tomorrow. We've got something planned tomorrow. Hopefully I can put it up tomorrow night. So
Nice.
I'm fascinated with that. I can't wait. All right, let's continue on. I'm sorry.
And sure enough, she said it was a malfunction, and the customer before me must have been accidentally double charged. I said, okay, so how do I pay them for my gas? Now, 20 minutes later, I can tell you this was a very involved situation to
Sounds like yours,
rectify. I
Rebecca.
had to first withdraw cash from the ATM, leave my phone number for this credit card holder, and then trust the attendant to call this man and somehow get him the money refunded to his card. And my whole thing was just, why can't doing the right thing be a little more convenient? I could have driven off and no one would have been the wiser. But sometimes when things
Have
seem
fun.
too
It's
good to
just
be
a little
true,
alien, and
they
thank you for
are.
coming by.
Every year since I moved to Woodstock, locals have regaled me with all the ways that Santa Claus has arrived on the village green. Now, how many of you were out there tonight? It was exciting, right? There was a float and a gingerbread house and singers. It was quite exciting. But I've heard that in the years before I got to Woodstock, which was 2020, Santa has been fired out of a cannon.
Yep.
Santa has arrived in a spaceship rocket.
Yep. So I want to be clear. She is not making this up. This is a tradition that happens every single Christmas Eve. Santa shows up somewhere, never in the same spot, and he could show up anywhere. Good morning, Stacia. How are you? Happy holidays.
And Santa has bounced out of a Jack-in-the-Box. But this was the first year that a few weeks ago, a neighbor said to me, "Oh, you work at the Dutch Reformed Church? You mean the one where Santa Claus once landed on the very tippy top of the steeple?" Now that one I had to question because I've been on consistory long enough to know that we have insurance liability plans here. And I couldn't really envision the elders and deacons of yesteryear approving such a thing. But this woman insisted. She said her husband was on the fire squad back then and they had all these rigs, and I just nodded and thought, one more beautiful piece of Woodstock legend and lore.
That's what I was going to
Sometimes
say.
if it seems too good to
Woodstock folklore. And I really do recommend, out of all the places I've ever lived and visited, this is one place. Woodstock, New York is a place where I think everybody should go before it gets just too effing populated, because we do embrace everybody.
Right.
I don't know for how long, though.
be true. Well, maybe we wish it could be true. So as much as I wanted to believe in the free gas at Cumberland Farms, and as much as I want to believe in the Cirque du Soleil Santa on the tip of our steeple, the actual story of Christmas can leave us equally incredulous. God come down as a human baby, born to a virgin mother, arriving in a nondescript backwater town in first century Palestine, angels singing in the sky and holy dreams revealed to Joseph, not to mention sheep herders running to a manger and Persian astrologers from the east navigating their way on a pilgrimage by a star. It is a colorful and cinematic story, to be sure, but it is all a lot to swallow. I promise I didn't try to time.
Let me tell you something. They still exist. We call them Cumby. I'll meet you at the Cumby. Meet you at Cumby. That's what it's called here. Meet you at Cumby.
I might drink of that, but no wonder that over and over in Luke's gospel, 4 times in just the first 2 chapters, we are told that people were amazed, astonished, in marvel and wonderment, astounded beyond belief. This year in church, we've been learning a little bit of sign language.
I don't mean to call you out, but I'm calling you out. We were looking for you on Monday, just so you know, Karen, Lisa. I'm glad everybody's okay. We'd like to reschedule if you could, please, please.
Language. We did some for the doxology. We learned the word for courage. And tonight, I want to teach you the word for amazed, because I was not surprised to find out that the word for amazed, if you want to join me with this, you take two fists kind of near your temples and you say, amazed. And you open your eyes and you open your hands. Ready? One more time. Amazed.
Amazed. Did you guys do
Good
it?
job. I wish I had a picture of that.
I did it.
All right, sometimes we do find ourselves in the face of something that our eyes can barely believe. A newborn baby placed in our arms, witnessing a loved one taking their last breath. Those first few moments of the first snowfall of season, where the flakes coming down reflect the streetlights like so many sequins glittering down from the sky. The sound of haunting harmonies in a chorus of Noels in church, where even the unlikeliest singers among us blend our voices together into something beautiful. Amazed. In those first two chapters of Luke, I want to briefly pause at the first three instances of amazement. Feel free to open your Black Pew Bibles if you'd like. The Bibles in front of you will be on page 832.
Those of you that would like to get your Bibles, you will not be on the same page because you do not have that Bible. So we will go ahead and listen. The only person that's really ever asked me to do that is Howard. And again, prayers for Howard. I'm hoping everything's okay with Howard. He had some personal issues going on. So
Sometimes it helps to have something to do to keep you awake, right? Especially if you came from a Christmas Eve dinner. All right, so we're on page 832, Luke chapter 1, 58, just a few verses. On the 8th day, the extended family came to circumcise the child born to Elizabeth, and they were going to name him Zechariah after his father. But his mother said, no, he is to be called John. This would be John the Baptist. They said to her, none of your relatives has this name. Then they began motioning to his father to find out what name he wanted to give them. Zechariah asked for a writing tablet and wrote, his name is John. And all of them were amazed. Immediately his mouth was opened and his tongue was freed, and he began to speak, praising God. They were amazed at this child born to an older couple who were assumed to be barren.
it's an amazing story, right?
They were amazed that after 9 months of being struck mute by the angel, the father Zechariah could finally speak. And they were amazed that he gave a name for his son that seemed to come out of nowhere, the name John, which means God is gracious. I wonder.
I love this story for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I don't know. I get emotional when I hear this story.
When have you last found yourself amazed at the graciousness of God? If you flip to page 833, right next door, we'll go to Luke 2:16. So the shepherds went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in the manger. And when they saw this,
I just want to say that I deleted somebody by accident. I don't know who it was that I deleted and banned because some idiot put why is a woman on the pulpit, and
Again.
that doesn't go here. But I accidentally, wait a minute. I think it was, I don't know how to get them back. I think it was JoJo that I banned by accident. JoJo from the show. So I didn't mean to ban her. How do I get her back?
I don't know. And I am having technical difficulties. My computer has just shut down, so I have no chat.
Okay, well, stop talking to me then. Anyway, guys, I banned her by accident. I meant to ban the other person that said that comment that did something the same way last Sunday, because she has every reason to be at the pulpit. And I don't need to tell you guys that, but I didn't mean to ban JoJo, and I don't know how to get her back. If anybody could tell me in the comments how to get her back, I would love that. Please help me. Tell me how to get her back.
They made known what had been told them about this child, and all who heard it were amazed. That's your cue. Amazed at what the shepherds told them, and Mary treasured all these words and pondered them in her heart. They were amazed, I think, to hear lowly shepherds speaking of such esoteric things. They were amazed to hear a harmony chorus of angels in the sky. They were amazed at the announcement that this simple baby boy would somehow be the savior of the world, the one who would bring peace. So I wonder, when have you last let yourself be amazed at the arrival of good news from an unlikely source? And the last one we'll look at is on the same page, 833, Luke 2:28. Simeon, an elderly servant of God in the temple, took the infant Jesus in his arms and praised God, saying, Master, now you are dismissing your servant in peace according to your word. For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the presence of all peoples, a light for revelation to the Gentiles and for glory to your people Israel. And the child's father and mother were amazed at what was being said about him. They were amazed that this holy man was expecting their newborn son. They were amazed that Simeon said he had seen salvation for the whole world in their baby boy. And they were amazed that.
Okay, I think I unblocked this person. If anybody knows this person, please let them know that that was a total accident. I just unblocked them and subscribed to their channel, so I hope they realize that I didn't mean to do that.
Simeon named him a light and a revelation for all, both Jews and Gentiles. So I wonder, when was the last time you saw a glimpse of God's love for all people, including you? Friends, I don't know what state you find yourself in tonight. I don't know if you feel tired or hopeful or a little bit checked out. Either way is okay. I don't know whether the story of Jesus seems real to you or at best wishful thinking or just one more thing that sounds too good to be true. I don't know whether you are filled up on sugar cookies tonight or on the shopping websites that constantly ask you to accept all cookies. Glennon Doyle says, can't we just once and for all accept all the cookies on all the sites?
No.
And then it's terrible because as soon as you accept them all, then you have to clear them later.
Mm-hmm.
But my prayer is that you might find something this Christmas Eve to amaze you. 1,000 years, after all, are but a day to God, and a day is like 1,000 years. And we have so few days on this earth to be amazed. The title of this sermon, Married to Amazement, comes from a poem by the late poet Mary Oliver.
Hey Jojo, that was by accident. I'm so sorry. Somebody made a comment about Carrie. Why was a woman up there at the pulpit? And that's the person that I meant to ban because they did that last weekend. So by accident, the thing went up and I hit you, and I'm sorry.
And her final lines of that poem, When Death Comes, are these. When it's over, I want to say, all my life, I was a bride married to amazement. I was the bridegroom taking the world into my arms.
Thank you.
When it's over, I don't want to wonder if I have made of my life something particular and real. I don't want to find myself sighing and frightened or full of argument. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. When God visited this world some 2,000 years ago, breaking into our humanity in the form of a human baby boy, it was more joy than anyone could imagine. It seemed far too good to be true. And I close with a story that some of you may have read or listened to in this week's New York Times. It's an interview with the actor who plays Jesus in the popular TV series The Chosen. His name is Jonathan Rumi. And he notes the numbers of people who attend his talks and appearances and how aware he is that they are coming for something much more than him. They rationally know that he just portrays Jesus in the show, that he's not actually Jesus. And yet,
You guys like her? Because a lot of you are here who have never heard her speak before. Seems like a lot of you can relate to her. She's wonderful. She is now at the Rye Presbyterian Church. Anybody that wants information about her, you can reach out to me. I'm happy to give out information about her. She's amazing.
the kinds of requests that they bring to him are the kinds of things they wish they could bring to Christ. He says, I was at a conference in a stadium of about 40,000 people. I came off the stage, and shortly thereafter, I got to the little green room where they had us hanging out. Security comes into the room and says, hey, there's a lady outside who's got a child in a wheelchair. She wants to know if she can say hello. I came outside, and I met the lady and her son, and she was already overwhelmed. She then went on to tell me, our favorite episode is the episode where Tamar lets her friend down on a stretcher in through the roof of Zebedee's house, and Jesus heals him and he can walk again. And she says, I just thought, wouldn't it be great if the same thing happened to my son? And I said, yeah, that would be amazing. But I got to be honest with you.
Hello, everybody.
That gift. But I would love to pray with you if that's okay. I prayed with them for a minute, Rumi said, and they were so gracious and thanked me, and I walked away. But then I burst into tears because I thought, man, on some level, I must have let them down. But they know what I do. I'm not a healer. I'm not a preacher. I recognize that I can only...
Guys, read this comment. This is cute. When I was very young, the man who played Jesus at our church came to my parents' house, Christmas party. I couldn't believe that Jesus was at my home. That's something. I think that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. Hopefully it was okay that I put that out there. I thought it was really a really nice thought. Nice picture.
To be. Church, there is such a hunger for the healing power of a Savior who knows us and loves us and meets us in our time of need. And there can be something so humbling in knowing our own limitations of what we can and cannot offer of Christ to the world. But whatever you believe this Christmas, here is a promise that I assure you is too good not to be true. The real and living Jesus still comes, still heals, and still meets us in prayer. Still knows your human story because he has lived it firsthand. Still shows up in all the places that we most wish we could buy forgiveness and freedom and hope, and he flashes the sign already paid in full on the cross. Friends, all you have to be, as Rumi said, is who you were made to be. All you have to do is to pay attention to where you find yourself amazed. All your life, you too can be married to amazement, not simply visiting this world, but drawn in by the one who came to the world at Christmas and comes to be with us still. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
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 Wonders of his love, wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
So I had to put some music in there. That's the music I chose right there.
Nice.
So yeah, I think she's amazing, and I
Love
got
that.
a lot of. I enjoyed that.
love
I
that.
enjoyed that.
I love how she loops everything back around to the real life today story.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah, how it always goes back to what's going on in the world today,
Yep.
you know, and how we could
Can't hear you.
use it to better our lives. What? Huh? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Jamie's just mimicking
It's
me.
me?
I don't know what you're doing, Jamie. You could hear me? Jamie, I guess, is playing mind games. The child's mind is strong and very impressionable. Jesus chose my house. That's right. That's right.
Oh, it was me. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you were just mimicking me. It was weird. So but that's all right. That's all right.
Well, I couldn't hear
So
anything. It was me. Sorry.
that's all right. You still can't hear anything because you just are on a lag or something. No, I don't know. Jimmy Bobby. Somebody's saying Jimmy Bobby.
Jimmy
So
Bobby, I tell y'all what, I'm having some technical difficulties down here today. Go ahead, Toddy. Talk on.
yeah, just that you got your toothpick. Okay, good.
Yep.
I agree. Her spirit is very sweet. No, we're not talking about yours. We're talking about Carrie's spirit there. Yeah. I get a lot from her messages. I really do. I get a lot from her sermons. So yeah,
And I love being
absolutely.
here on Sundays with all of y'all. That's amazing.
Yep. And it's that it's weird because you can't get 200 people to church, but ultimately in a week 200 people view that, and I'm happy about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that. And Mindy says, "Hi, Jamie." That's your friend Mindy that said hi before, by the way, Rebecca. She said
Hey,
hi to you
Mindy.
too. Yeah, she
Glad
said
you
hi
could
to
make
you
it.
before, but it was I couldn't really post it at that moment because there was something going on. I was like, but I
Yeah.
don't. So yeah, sorry about that. She's been with us 4 minutes. Sorry about that. You want to
Appreciate
come
that.
up, Mindy? You can if you
Mindy's a
want.
good one.
She's a good one.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Becca Scoops has got a new name for Biggin. She calls her Bigum.
Big'em. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so we're going with Bigum and Biggin.
Big'em.
Yeah.
I like
So
it. I
yeah,
like
she's
it.
yep,
That's
yep,
funny.
yep, yep, yep.
Y'all want
You
to know what
guys
Biggin got me for
remember?
Christmas now?
We do want to know what Biggin got
Biggin
you.
got me a new little ornament that's like a set of truck nuts that you hang on the truck. She got me an ornament, so I got some truck nuts hanging on my tree there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No,
She got you. You're so
no.
that was funny though. All
Little Bree, she got me a couple things. She got me a little air freshener that looks like a picture of her face, but it just smells like coconut and bad decisions and hype. It ain't no, I don't know. And then she got a Bluetooth speaker for me, but it's just Gypsy, just her Gypsy's voice all the time, just living my best life. So that's what they got me. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
stand her voice. Oh.
I had a good night though. I wrote Silent Night on a piece of duct tape, just popped it on a little breeze. So I had a good night.
Yeah, how's the baby doing?
Great. Baby's doing great. Got her new little members only set going, running around with her pigtails. The Raw's great.
Really?
Yep.
I
She got her a new Ford F-250 out there. That's what she got.
does she?
Yeah,
Wow.
Rora's learning to drive. Yep.
You're funny. Very
Yeah.
funny. I want to you went to a Presbyterian church? That's part of Presbyterian right there.
Mhm.
Because she's part of the Presbyterian church, and the RCA, the Reformed Church of America, is a branch off that.
Mhm.
Jimmy Bobby, somebody wants to go mudding with you.
I'd go mudding with any of y'all's now.
And then there's people saying that she's evil, and she is evil.
Mhm.
Rebecca Mitchell likes her a lot. I don't know.
Who?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking with you. Did your granddaughter like her bike? Somebody's asking in the comments.
Yes, she loved it. And she put her little baby doll. It has a seat on the back for a little doll. And she put the baby in there and was riding it around the kitchen and stuff. So she loved it.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
she was very happy.
That's really great. That's really awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Those are memories. People, kids don't forget when they get their first bike and shit. That's a big one.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had a good time opening gifts, and she looked so cute. She had I got her this little sweater dress with reindeer on it and with little red tights. And Brie had gotten her these they had like a little heel on them, these little red, I call them ruby slippers, and she put them on, and she just thought she was the shit walking around today.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So she likes to play dress up.
Yeah, it seems like it. She's getting into the princess. I hate to say the Disney princess era because, one of our dear friends here likes Disney so much. So
she ain't no friend to me.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the difference is that you don't have a bad seed.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, she definitely.
Thank God. So.
pitiful. Those videos though at Gypsy, I just catch a few of them, and for anybody to want to be with this woman and have children with her, that you got to wonder what is wrong with them.
This is
maybe he
go
didn't
ahead.
know, he didn't know this stuff before, maybe, I don't know, but he's got to rethink now.
Well, read this comment because this is so true. So Disney, as we know, they fired Johnny Depp, right? They fired Johnny Depp on something that ended up not being true, right?
Right.
What ended up being true was his crazy ex-wife was a lunatic. They fired him on suspicion, and Gypsy, that's who the company she works for. You know?
Yep.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be maybe we need to hashtag that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Disney
Yeah.
cancel Gypsy or whatever. Maybe we need something like that because that is terrible. That's really bad. Guys,
Yeah.
I want to show you something that I bought and tell me if you think I'm weird. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm kind of craving it, so I want to show it to you guys.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I gotta get it, so hang on a second. If anybody can't tell, the pantry is where I keep my wind chimes. Okay, you ready? I got this. I bought 2 by accident. I'm getting into the habit of buying 2 by accident. Don't even ask me why, but okay. It's Chinese, just so you know.
Yum. Mm-hmm.
So it's yogurt. It's and these. So when you put the milk in it, these big chunks of like yogurt like melt into the cereal to make it like a little sweet.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I cannot read anything about it because it's all in Chinese.
Oh,
Those are
boy.
usually
You're
the
gonna have
best
to
snacks.
translate it.
But it looked really good, and a lot of people seem to buy it. And I think the Chinese takes better care of their people than we do here, to be honest with you.
Facts.
So I'm excited about it, and I might have this before I have my my Christmas dinner. So I'm
Oh.
excited about that.
Yeah. Toddy, I made kind of something like your Thanksgiving dinner last night for our Christmas Eve dinner.
Right. That's perfect, right? What
Yeah.
did you say you made? Turkey?
I used deli turkey, the
There
sliced
you
turkey
go.
from
Perfect.
the deli.
Yep.
And I put it in my crock pot with turkey gravy, and I let it, get hot, warm, whatever. And I had little rolls, or I just ate it with stuffing and mashed potatoes. I put the turkey on top, some gravy, and that's how I ate mine. And
There you
cranberry
go.
sauce.
I'm going to start a
Good.
new tradition for you because you don't have to go inside any angle on that turkey.
Nope,
Right.
I didn't have to fondle a bird. I was good.
Right.
It was perfect.
And it's good,
But
right?
that's what we
If
had.
you get the good turkey,
Yep.
it's good.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And I got the better turkey, so it would be good. And we had that. And I also did the same thing with roast beef. I got sliced deli roast beef and put it in a crock pot.
Yep.
So you had your
Absolutely.
choice of roast beef or turkey, and stuffing, mashed
Did
potatoes,
anybody
corn.
complain?
Not one complaint. Everybody was too busy eating to
There you
complain.
go.
Everybody loved it. My sister and my brother-in-law, and they brought it's so funny. My sister called me last night before they came over, and she said, "Oh, you remember Kenny so-and-so from town, right? Town meaning Jamesburg, the town where we grew up." I said, "Yeah. Do you care if we bring him tonight? He has nowhere to go and nobody to be with." I said, "Of course not. Bring him over."
Right.
And we don't exchange gifts anymore. Like the older, my, siblings and stuff, we give each other like a scratch off lottery ticket and something. So I made sure I had one for Kenny too, because I didn't want him to feel left out. And, I just feel like it doesn't even have to be a holiday. If somebody calls me and says they got nowhere to go and they're hungry, come over. That's how I was okay having Kenny here. It was nice having him here, knowing he had nowhere else to go. I thought it was a good thing.
Yeah, keep
But,
talking. I got to report somebody, please. Keep talking.
oh boy. Okay. So yeah, That's what we did last night. And then this morning I did breakfast because Bree and, Sean and the baby were coming. So I made waffles. I got a waffle maker and I made a mess. But anyway,
I
I
love
made waffles.
waffles, but I don't like pancakes. But
Yeah.
I
Now
love
I know
waffles.
waffles are better. Something I can use the same batter, but the waffle tastes better. Go figure, right? But yeah, I made waffles and eggs and sausage, toast, English muffins, whatever. That's what we had this morning. And then now I'm gonna play around with this prime rib and ham later. And then I'm done with the kitchen for a month. So, but yeah, it was we had a good time last night, a lot of laughs, and again this morning.
Keep talking, guys. I'm reporting somebody here.
Somebody likes French toast. I like French toast too. You know why I did the waffles? You guys ever go to one of those hotels where they have the free breakfast and they have the waffle machine thing, the waffle maker? So yesterday, Walmart, thank God they're always open, right? I ordered the waffle maker like you see at the hotels, and that's what I did. And I just love it. They're so good. But I made a little bit of a mess because I didn't measure out how much batter I poured in. So it kind of came over the sides, but it was still good. Yeah, I said I was going to stay out of the kitchen for a month. I wish I could. I feel like I want to after being in there last night and today. But no, unfortunately, if I don't cook, we don't eat. So, but I don't cook that often. I used to cook dinner every night, but I don't do it every night. We do leftovers for a day, after. And then, so I cook a couple times a week. And, maybe once a week we order out somewhere. But I mean, I don't mind cooking. I just don't. With my back injury and stuff, it's hard for me to bend over and take something out of the oven. I know it sounds crazy, but I can't lift things, even if it's just a few pounds. It's just really hard for me to do it. But what's everybody else having for dinner? And like, what time does everybody do Christmas dinner? I know people do different times. We're going to start probably, I think we'll probably eat about 4:00 tonight by the time I get it done. And that's early. Some people do earlier, but I'm thinking 4, and then should be done and hopefully the kitchen clean around 7.
I don't like the just so you know, when I said pancakes, I don't like the texture of pancakes, but I love crepes and I like waffles, but like the texture of pancakes is like a towel in my opinion. My dad used to make pancakes every Sunday morning and I always tried to sleep at somebody's house every Saturday night. Like no lie. And he
I
did
used to
not
love
like
those.
it when I told him that I did not like it. He thought that it had something to do with his cooking, and it had nothing at all to do with his cooking. It had to do with the fact that I don't eat pancakes, and to this day, I'm teased about like pancakes.
I mean, I'll
My
eat them,
dad,
but
like I came from a place where you ate what was given to you, even if it was
right.
liver, and I'm like,
Right.
whoa. And the dog would only eat so much, and there's only so many mashed potatoes that could hide it was horrible. My mom had a different attitude than my dad. My mom was like, there's a reason why they're not eating, I mean, like my mom knew that if a kid doesn't like something, they don't like it. Why are you going to force them to eat it? As long as they're eating other things, you know what I mean? So my mom had a better attitude. As I got older, it was like, fuck you, Dad. Pardon me on Christmas. Sorry,
Right.
Dad. I mean, it was just like, wow, can I decide what I like and not like? It's but he thought it had something to do with him and his cooking. So you were saying, Rebecca, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I can
eat.
eat pancakes. I don't totally hate them, but if I had a preference, I would have a waffle over pancakes. I even like the frozen waffles, they're not so horrible.
Me too. I like the frozen waffles as well.
Yeah.
But I
like
love
those-
French toast.
I like those pancakes that the IHOP used to have with like oatmeal in them. I don't
I
know if
never had
anybody
those.
remembers those. They were
No.
like
I
a
wouldn't
hearty
want
grain
something.
or
I
something.
wouldn't want that.
It
The
was so
oatmeal was.
good.
Wait a minute. Was the oatmeal? Was the? I'll take it, lady. Was the oatmeal?
It
Was
wasn't cooked. It was dry when it was put in the batter.
Okay. But let me tell you what's really good. Okay, this is really, really good. Just so you guys know. So there's two things with French toast. You could take like a blueberry bagel and slice that up, and there you go. And that could be your bread for French toast. That's really good. Or the raisin if you like the raisin. I'm not big on I only like raisins in my the cereal, that cereal that has Raisin Bran. That's not
I love
Raisin
Raisin Bran.
But
Oh,
that's the only time I
love-
like raisins. I don't like them in anything else. And not even do I like to eat a raisin really. But anyway, I love them in Raisin Bran. And then I lost my train of thought because I'm a little stoned on Christmas. Sorry. I've indulged. It's really the only day that I've had off with everything. And just so you guys know, my court is finished for now. I don't want to talk about it, but it is finished for now. So those of you that have been like, looks like there's a lot of stuff on your mind. Yeah, I had to go to court 3 times. So that was kind of on my mind. So, but whatever it is, it's behind me, and we'll find out what's done.
Yep.
Oh, French toast. There it was. So here's the thing. Take your French toast and use the big, the Texas toast, the thicker or the challah.
Mhm.
And then what you do is you go ahead and you crush up some Frosted Flakes. Seriously, this is so good.
Ooh.
And listen, and then you go ahead and you put it in your the batter with the you put it on like in the mix where you dip your French toast, and you dip the bread and you have the cereal on it.
So it's got
It's
that
called
extra
crunchy French toast, and it's so good. And
That
then you
sounds good.
put blueberry, strawberry, whipped cream, little bit of syrup and butter, and man, that's it.
Mhm.
That's it. That's
you know what
it.
I like? We go to
Premier Protein waffles. I heard they're great.
oh wow.
That's from
We go
Mindy.
to a diner. Oh, Mindy, she always has good ideas. She
Posted it up there. That's your bub.
yeah, I see that. We go to a diner and I always it's called a tropical waffle. So it's this big fluffy waffle and it has bananas, blueberries, and strawberries sliced on it. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I would love that.
I
would
love
love
it.
that. I love cereal like that, especially with some whipped cream and a little bit of butter and maple syrup. Yeah, I love that. We're making everybody hungry. So, somebody wrote. Second of all, I forgot. First of all, second of all, Gypsy gave her account over to Bree because Gypsy knew that it would lose followers. That's less eyes on Gypsy. It's a blanketed cover up. I did hear that Gypsy gave her account over. There's always a reason why I don't understand. That would be the last person. I would actually spend money if I was Gypsy and get an actual PR person to get me out of this shit, and I'd follow whatever the hell they said. I wouldn't go to Bree. I mean, all she does is yell and scream. Did you see her on Perez?
Oh, that was
Did you see that,
golden.
Rebecca?
I did not.
First of all, she had her cookie, like her gingerbread cookie Adaman, which talks.
Yeah. So
and takes on facial expressions. And she's talking to Perez Hilton with that. And she starts to tell him that he's got things all wrong, and everybody's got things all wrong except her.
And she's trying to be serious while she's saying this with the damn gingerbread. Like it's golden. Really needs to be watched.
So I don't know who it is that's you need to help me with the chat here, man, because I got people on the chat messing about.
I can't see anything in the
okay.
chat, Toddy. My computer shut down on me.
Somebody was spelling out FUCK on Christmas. So you have to wonder where so this is probably, I hate to say it, but just low class people, and we know where they come from.
Yep,
we know where they come from.
Yeah, we know where they're
And
headed.
I know that this stuff is like, they don't understand, but it's criminal shit. And they just think it's a little bit, but when everybody starts reporting the channel, it ain't so little bit. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And
Exactly.
being that there's already suits, there's already things opened up. I mean, there's already like I just got done saying I went to court 3 times. Like, what the fuck? Why are people so stupid? Because I'm telling you, and I've already said it. I will press charges to the fullest extent of the law, and then I'll turn around and get their asses civilly, so that
Mhm.
even their grandchildren will owe me or my
Mhm.
grandchildren. End of story. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And if they don't think that they could be found, wait, just wait.
Facts.
Well, we have a couple, Jojo, just so you know, that we have a couple, not only a couple streams, but we actually have a couple channels going on.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't make this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody that's going to make up stuff.
And my biggest apologies for not being able to handle the chat
No, no,
right now.
no. It's cool. Put your damn glasses on and help me.
It wouldn't even be my glasses. It would be the fact that my
Hey,
computer
guys, I
shut
want to
down on
show
me.
you what a moron does. Look at
Oh,
this
I've seen
moron.
them.
You see
I've seen
this
them.
moron? There's no reason to be talking about this man or any other
Why?
person.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. This is a shit stirrer that has nothing better to do than on Christmas at that. So how miserable do you think this piece of garbage is?
Speaking on that, let me just flex on these people and distract from them a little bit, but let them see it because they'll enjoy
No, they
it.
can't see it anymore, but go ahead.
Look, I just want to show y'all the best Christmas present ever to be gotten from anybody. This is from my dad. Says to
We
Nick.
think,
That's what he calls me. He calls me Nick, so it's to Nick from Santa. Now there was cash in it, but the cash isn't the thing. I don't know. Can y'all read that? Is it backwards?
you want me to read it?
Yes.
I'm glad you're my daughter. I'm so proud of you. I love you, Joe. I'm joking. Pops.
Pops.
You had
You
to look.
guys,
Aw, that's
You had to
so
look and see.
nice.
when I tell y'all that I had to hold back the tears. That was the best thing. I mean, I know my
Aw.
dad's proud of me, but just for him to write that down, that he's
Yep.
glad that
No.
I'm his.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you could be anybody's.
Yeah, but I'm his. So,
You are.
all y'all people with the haters, typing them comments, get
Well,
a little
they're not.
jealous.
I got him out of
Everybody
here.
else, he'll share. He's got enough to share. He'll love
There you
everybody.
go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't know why people are so miserable, but that's on
Oh,
them. It's not on us. And
Right.
yeah, they look just pathetic,
right.
especially on Christmas, like pathetic.
I mean, it's like I hope they realize that when they do that stuff and we see that, I'm speaking for me especially, I feel bad for you. It doesn't make me angry. I get sad for your situation because I know how unhappy you are.
Jamie, I'm
Yeah.
surprised that you and I are friends because I don't have that grace anymore. Well, wait 10 years, you'll start losing that grace too. Because ignorance is ignorance.
Well,
First of all,
true.
I'm not a political channel. This is Christmas. We're all
Yep.
sitting here. So to put up a comment that is so left field it was to grab attention. So I
Yeah.
gave them attention. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
gave them attention. You got that right, baby. But I'm going to play with them. I'm going to play with them and make them feel stupid for my joy. That's my joy. Hey, Jess Brilliant 9560. Hello. Merry Christmas to you too. It's weird. I always say happy Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and
I know why you do it, I bet.
well, because it's like happy birthday. Do you say
Oh,
merry birthday?
no,
I
but
mean,
I'm thinking the Happy Christmas, This War is Over song.
well, the English, I know John Lennon, yes, but no, I never thought about that. But the English say happy Christmas, and I'm pretty sure it was them that made me think, doesn't that make better sense? Merry is
Mm-hmm.
ho ho ho, and happy is more happy birthday, and it's Jesus's birthday, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Go Jesus, it's your birthday.
There you go. My dad told me through text how proud he is of me. I cried. He is a stern person and expects people to keep climbing. But even with an amputation, my dad pushed me, not pitied me. That's excellent. That's
Way to do it.
excellent. And because of my dad's confidence in me, I've said before, because of my dad's confidence in me, I've said before, I have the confidence that I have.
Yep.
I usually hear happy, but honestly, say whatever, right?
Right? Yeah.
Hey,
Just
Tie
smile
Dye
at somebody.
Gammy,
You
how
don't have
you
to say
doing,
anything.
Tie
Just
Dye Gammy? Huh? Right? Hello?
yes,
Oh, okay. I thought you knew Tie Dye Gammy too. I thought you were going to say
I
something
did.
else.
I waved. I said, "Hey."
Yeah, see, somebody knew I was going to say happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Does anybody say a special prayer on Christmas? I do. I always thank God. Seriously, I always thank God for giving us his son, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and hopefully for reminding him every day that I remember that, because I pray every year.
Mm.
I'm sorry about that, Michelle. My dad died about 4 years ago. We had a falling out about 8 years before he died. And the last 2 years of his life, we were able to reconnect. And it was him that reached out. I wouldn't have, but I'm glad he did. And I'm glad that we had that. I am. I'm glad that we had that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a card here that, I had to downsize, so I had to get rid of stuff. I took pictures of stuff, but I got a card here that my mom gave me that every time I look at it, I cry. And I keep it there. And I'm not going to read it because I would cry.
See,
So,
mine is a receipt from the Mexican restaurant where me and the kid were out eating, and my parents walked in, and they just sat down to eat with us. And then when they went to leave, they paid the bill. And when they brought the bill over to the table, it just said, "I love y'all, Mama." So I have
oh,
that hanging up on my bulletin board. That's stuff like that, you know.
right. So Lovebug says, wait a minute. I don't come from family, so I'm enjoying the conversation here, waiting for my kids to come home. Well, you've made a family. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. Ms. Juicy, how you doing? How you doing? One of my friends' name is Lucy, right? And that's what they used to call her. I never called her Juicy Lucy or Lucy Juicy. Yeah.
I bet
I
she
was
hates that. No, she likes it.
No. Yeah, it's because she was a bartender, a total
Oh
flirt.
yeah, it fits.
A total
Yeah,
flirt she was.
yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't. I mean, I never had that type of relationship. It's always been we've always been really good friends. I'm Toddy One Skip. You're not Toddy One Skip. Does anybody watch a special movie on Christmas that's kind of like traditional?
Hmm. I do. I watch It's a Wonderful Life every year.
Have you watched it yet?
I have. I have. I watched it last night.
Okay. Do you watch it with people or do you watch it alone?
Most of the time I'm alone. Last night I watched it with someone
Okay. Cool. And what about
who
you,
had never
Rebecca?
seen it, by the way, who had never seen the whole thing all the way through.
So
I didn't watch anything in particular this year. I was busy battling some art desk that we bought that none of us could put together. Or else we ended up putting it back in
I
the
happen to be
box.
really good at that. I happen to be really good at putting shit together. No joke. I was with a handy woman for years who could put
Mm.
anything together. I mean, she was amazing. And she taught me how to put shit together and how to pack. So anyway, but go ahead, Rebecca. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was,
Went back
there
in the
were
box.
like places that screws are supposed to go, but the holes weren't there and you had to drill them in. So I'm using this drill and the whatever that pointy thing is that
The
called the
bit.
drill bit.
Yep.
It went inside the drill. I pushed it so hard I lost the damn thing. And I was cursing and carrying on. And I finally said to my son, put this damn thing back in the box and tape the box up. That's how it's going to go. That's it. We're, because what I thought we were going to do was set it up and put all the art supplies in it and put a big bow on it. Yeah, no, it sat in the corner of the dining room. I didn't even bring it out by the tree. I was so pissed off. Like, forget that damn thing. But
Can I
it
just
also-
tell you, you can hire somebody. There's an app that you can hire a neighborhood person to put it together for you if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
probably
Just
going
so
to have
you
to
know.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry to
because we
hear
tried
that.
to put
You shouldn't
something
have
else
to be
together
drilling
too.
holes in it, though. It should come pre-drilled.
Right?
It's ridiculous that it doesn't have the holes already. Like, I understand you have to do some assembly, but the holes aren't even there. That's ridiculous. And it was terrible. My daughter and her girlfriend started with it, and they gave up. You should have heard them battling
that's
each other.
bad.
They were hating each other. They were getting annoyed with each
Right.
other because, you know, I'm trying to help. And then I said to my son, oh, Jesus, let's get this. You know, we can do this. And I sat there and no, we could not do it. So we put it, and then we couldn't get all the parts back in the box. And I said,
believe
Jimmy,
that.
it came out of the box. It came out of this box. It has to go back in. You should have seen us. Like it was, yeah. So that was probably around midnight. So I didn't watch any movies. I went to bed after that. I gave up. Well, no, I'm lying. Before I went to bed, I don't know if any of you have seen those little, it's like a little box and you put money in these little things. And when you open the box, all the money flies out. I think I
Yeah.
saw it on,
commercials for it.
you
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I ordered them because my kids are grown up. So instead of getting them gifts, I said I would give them some money so they could get what they want. But I didn't want to just hand them a card with money in it. And I saw
Right.
those. Of course, we got them. So, you know, my daughter's girlfriend, Sadie, and I were sitting at the kitchen counter and we were going to tackle this together. It's going to be easy, right? Every time we thought we were done, it would fly out. You know, you had to hold on to it. Well, today, everybody opens their boxes and the money didn't fly out. It just sat there and looked at it.
I believe it. I believe
I'm like, forget this, you know, but that was my night last night. I couldn't wait to get to bed. And I can tell you, I guess I fell asleep right away. I don't remember anything. I just went to bed. So I was done.
Well, that's
Yes.
good at least, you know, blessings
No
for that.
Christmas movies for me. Maybe tonight I'll get to watch something. I don't know.
What would you watch?
You know, I like the it's the old, I don't know if you guys remember, but back when I was a kid, obviously Christmas time, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes,
The
yes.
cartoons that like our kids would look at and be like,
They're not
what's
even
this?
cartoons. They're animation with
Yeah.
strings attached.
I like stuff
Literally.
like that. You know, I like that. So that would be for me, like something like that. I do like the new Grinch. Well, it's not new, but you know,
The one with
Grinch
Jim
movie.
Carrey.
Mhm.
Yes, that I
Mhm.
could watch. I like that. I like Elf. You know, so some not traditional, probably, you know, more newer stuff. But if I'm going to actually watch something, it would be the old classics from when I was a kid,
Mhm.
you know.
Right. Right.
And, you know, not that it's Christmas, but once a year, The Wizard of Oz would come on TV. And
Yes,
we would
yes,
sit
it
down
still
and watch
does.
it.
I'm pretty sure it still does.
Yeah, and we had the rabbit ears antennas on the TV, and we'd have to put the aluminum foil on and turn
Yeah.
it just so to make sure we got to watch The Wizard of Oz. Those are good times, you know. We don't have that stress now, but I remember watching that once a year. It's not Christmas time, but once a year it would come on. So
Hey, Brandon, nice to see you. Happy holidays. Thanks for coming. Test mess. Just want to say hi to some people. Bouncing Tigger, we already said hello to you, but hello to you again. Stacia, Jojo, we've said a few people. Colleen, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Whisker Wishes Foundation. They like cats, I betcha. Jelly the best. Buffy, how you doing? Sound of Music. So what do you guys, the movie Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, does anybody have, I love Vacation movie, the Christmas Vacation.
Mhm.
My favorite movie to watch to just zone out to is the original Vacation.
Mm.
But A Christmas Vacation comes pretty close to it. My favorite movie is A Star is Born from Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
Mhm.
I watched the same things that Rebecca watched as a kid, and so that became tradition. The Charlie Brown, the Rudolph,
oh yeah, I forgot that one. Yeah.
the Whoville, the Grinch, right? That was the Grinch,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the
There
Whoville
was the
one.
original Grinch one, and then the newer Jim
That was
Carrey
a
one.
cartoon, I think that one was.
Yeah, yeah. But I
And
still
then the
loved it.
Santa Claus, right? And then there was a Santa Claus, a Chris Kringle or something one.
Yeah, the
That was
Frosty the
animation
Snowman
as well.
one.
Yeah, Frosty this. Those were classics. They don't.
Yeah,
It's weird because there's new classics now.
yeah.
And I always try to get in a good Christmas horror movie because I love the horror. So, you know, Silent Night, Deadly Night, or something good like that.
You know what I used to do that used to drive my mom crazy? Christmas Eve. Do you guys remember? Well, everybody lives in a different area, but on our channel 11, they had the Yule log, and it would be this log burning.
Yep.
And nothing else going on with just
And you can
Christmas.
still get that. You
I
can
still
get
do
that
that.
on
Yeah,
YouTube. You
my
can still
mom,
get
that drove her crazy. What are you watching this damn fire for? Like they're not doing anything. It used
Right.
to drive
It's
her
just the
nuts. I
ambiance
insisted
of it.
that we
Yeah.
have it on.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. The movie Jingle All the Way. Merry Christmas to all. Thank you, Casey. My first Christmas without my dad and grandma and auntie. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here.
You're here with us.
Single mom down here in Louisiana, y'all. Okay, stay away from gyps.
Yeah.
Christmas
door.
vacation. Thank T-Bro. How you doing? I was wondering where you were. How you doing, T-Bro? Happy holidays. Thank you for coming. Jimmy Stewart. Okay, so there we go. We got a Jimmy
Yep.
Stewart fan. A weird crush on him.
Oh, he's
Classics are
adorable.
great.
I mean, come on.
He's no longer with us. Does anybody watch Miracle on 54th Street? I think that's a classic. That's
Yep.
and the Scrooge. Like I loved all of the
We
original
used to watch the Scrooge.
original Charles Dickens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hang on, I hear Danny. What are you doing, Dan?
Down here in Tennessee, I think it's up in Franklin where they do it. Every Christmas they call it a Dickens of a Christmas, and they do a reconstruction of what Christmas would have been like with like the
Oh,
candles
wow.
lining the streets, and it's beautiful. It's so much fun to go to. I haven't been in a couple of years, but it's fun.
Yeah, I I didn't take part in any of the festivities, the things like that. I haven't in a couple of years, but I know my daughter took my granddaughter to a lot of different things,
Good.
which is nice.
Yeah, it's all for the kids anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I decorated my house and everything, I
Mhm.
just didn't go out and about and
Yeah.
like I can't walk around a lot either, because of my back and stuff. So it's hard for me to go to those things and actually
Right.
enjoy it. So
Right. That's why I try to stream things that we do, like parades and things in town,
yeah,
just for the folks who can't get out or for whatever reason it's
right.
too cold
No,
or they
that's a
don't feel
good
good,
thing.
whatever. I try to put all that stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus for y'all, you might get to see a parade that you would have never seen halfway around the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Mm-mm-mm.
True that. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, you're good checking on them
Danny's
babies.
just making. She's just being. You used to watch Love a Star Is Born. The one I'm talking about, Karen, Lisa, or the ones before, because it's been made up 5 times now. The
Mhm.
movie. I never watched the Christmas Carol, the horror one.
Oh, it's
No, I
fun.
haven't either.
It's pretty good. Just a little cheesy, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm trying to read some of the comments.
Is that Howard?
Where?
Wait, did Howard just come in, or am
Yeah,
I?
I
Howard.
don't know.
No?
I said I don't know. Family Man with Nick Cage. I haven't. Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Hmm.
Let's see. There's Howard. Hey,
Yeah, I thought
we
it
were
was Howard.
sending good vibes your way, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Mhm.
I'm so glad that you're here, Howard. I'm really sorry to hear that, Jay Starfire. I really am. Hey, T bro. To you and yours, my friend. To you and yours. Thank you so much. Yeah, real fireplaces, they just take more work and they smell better though. I like a
Yeah.
wood stove, but I don't mind the pellet of a wood stove. And when I was in Scotland, what did they use for their peat? Like I didn't mind the smell of peat either. Oh yeah, in Scotland they use peat out there. Am I right? I got Scottish folk here.
Does it smell earthy when it's burning?
I just remember saying, "What's that smell?" And somebody said, "Oh, it's peat. We use peat."
Oh.
And I thought, "Which peat?" Any peat? You could just pick up a peat on the street and put it. I didn't know what peat was, and then they told me, and I was like, "Oh." And I remember that I thought, "Oh, I like the smell of it," because I was always thinking of moving there. Not so much
Yeah.
anymore. I'm not crazy about their health care, and it's so sad because I really wanted to move there, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I'll find my place. Oh, see, I would love to move to Holland, but that's expensive too.
Yes.
Mm.
I think everywhere is probably expensive in its own way.
There's a love
Yeah.
letter to you. I'm glad, Howard. We were worried about you for a minute. Jamie, somebody says, I love your streaming adventures.
Ah, thank you. I hope to have many more next year.
Mm.
Yes, yes.
Hey, I'd like to do a little something if y'all two would help me since I can't see the chat. It might make it a little bit more difficult on me. So if I could have some help,
Why
would
are you
y'all
giving me work?
well, yeah, I'm gonna make y'all do a little bit of work. I've got a little something I want to give away to a lucky viewer for Christmas here, and we're gonna do it just by picking a number. So if everybody could just pick in the chat, write down a random number between 1 and 500, and if y'all could keep up with those numbers in the chat for me, I'm gonna say a number, and whoever gets closest to that gets a little gift.
Jamie, you're a nut job. Like, how are we supposed to keep up with that? There was 63 people. Now there's 163 people, 263, 463 people joining the chat to get your
What?
little give me. I'm joking with you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Y'all
joking
can
with
do
you.
it.
I'm joking with you. I'm
Y'all
joking.
can do it. Let me show you what you're playing for here. Christmas gift. Earl's choke chicken hat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So just let me know when you got your numbers in.
There's people that already have numbers.
We should have a cutoff time to get your
I don't
number
know
in.
how I'm supposed to keep up with this with 3 chats going on. I hate this because I always get in trouble when I do this, man. So this is on Jamie.
This
I
is
don't
on
know.
me. I tell you what, leave your comments up after and I'll check the live comments on the stream and I'll pick it. I'll
Are you
find it.
sure that there's a
Yep.
you can check it'll still be going on the
Yep,
stream?
it'll still be going. As soon as we go, I'll instead of exiting out, I'll just scroll right back up through the
Okay.
comments and I'll double check.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna take y'all on your word right now. If you get the number, you say you got it, okay? Random number, I'm going right now. So last chance, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 347. That's where I'm going.
Oh, we got somebody at 350.
350, 350.
Test mess. Test mess is 350.
All right, hook it up, hook it up. That sounds pretty
I
good. Is
don't know
anybody
that
claiming
there's
to be
somebody
closer?
closer. I'm looking.
All right.
I am looking.
All right, Toddy, if you wouldn't mind to put up my email address, milkhoneyandmayhem
Why
at
am I working for
gmail.com.
you now?
But because my laptop is shut down unexpectedly.
It's milk honey and you spell it right?
Yes, and to spell it, all one word, all lowercase, milkhoneyandmayhem at gmail.com. If you will email me your name and address, I will get this hat in the mail to you. Merry Christmas.
Well, that's really cool. Just so you know, the person that did it, I said her name was Tess Mess or something like that, right? Yeah,
Yes.
Tess Mess 304. And she said 350 and a jawbreaker. So just so you know.
Right on.
Right, just so you know. Congratulations, girl.
Wow,
Congratulations.
great.
Thank you for helping me out with that. Yeah, you guys, thank you for letting me indulge.
You're welcome.
That was really cool.
I
That
love
was really
our
nice of
chosen
you.
family, you know.
Somebody hit 420. That was a good one.
Yeah, I almost said that. I was so close, but it was obvious, you know.
Danny, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? There's no wind, so I don't understand what's going on. She might have to go out, which I'll take her in a few minutes because we still got a little bit of time to go here.
Minutes to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want her to be cool about it. Giveaways are always fun until you get it wrong.
Right.
Man.
Right. Well, it was sort of a last minute thing on my part, and I was just like, oh, I'm going to do that. That's the easiest way I could think of.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. I remember Jack Frost. Hello, Dr.
Oh,
Frank.
yeah.
Yep. Hello there. And hello, Uncle Jimmy Bobby. There you go. Tennessee is the best tax rate. I live in Virginia and tax rate is enormous. Try New York.
Yeah, our
Mm.
tax rate down here in Tennessee is pretty decent. We, you know,
Well, I've never been to Spain, but I'm thinking about it. I don't know where that came from. It's so nice to see you guys say hello to each other. So I
yeah.
think after when we get off, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my DOG for WALK and let her eat some DINNER with some CHIK
Ooh,
CHICKEN. Yeah, I
getting the
do that
good
stuff.
stuff in there.
Here you go. You got a love letter right here. Put your glasses on and read them, James.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me see here.
No, she did it.
Thank you.
That
Appreciate you.
that was a fair way to do a giveaway. I got to be honest with you. It
That's what I
was.
was trying to think. I wanted to be
Yeah, no, that
fair.
was a great thing, and easy for people to find who won.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we
When
go.
I did it we had to guess answers, and like some people, like I didn't know half of the people. Like there were apparently 2 streams going, and
Yeah.
and that I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but I think I'm gonna end up going to Portugal. Oh yeah, no, Milo and Danny. Yeah, Milo and Danny are the best.
Yes. Pet them dogs. I want to pet them dogs.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm ready to give you Danny. I'm leaving this chat on how to jump in shower quick. Okay, see you later,
All
Pippa
right.
Dot. Thank
Enjoy.
you for coming, my friend. Thank you for
Yes.
coming. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. My dog is waiting to eat AT. Yep. And is gonna have some. Yep, I did. I made a special dinner for them. They got chicken, pumpkin,
Mm.
green beans, and then just some dog food.
Sounds
Some
good.
well, we're gonna be gone in about 18 minutes, Pippa Dot. So the pup is gonna live her best life. I wish I knew she was. I really do wish I knew she was. Huh, Danny? Come here, baby.
I'm actually excited about where we're going tonight. We're not having squirrel. We're not having smoked squirrel in
Yes,
our
she
lady's
is.
place.
Don't let her lie to you. She came. She told me on the side that she was gonna put it out there to see if you guys responded, and
Since y'all
then
think it's gross. No,
and
no, I'm
and
not. We're
and,
actually
and,
having
and
steak and
she
baked
said,
potato and dirty
she said
rice.
smoked squirrel, and she was gonna tell you steak.
Oh my
Steak
goodness.
and dirty
Wait,
rice.
where are
Homemade
you
dirty
going? You're
rice.
not cooking, right? You're going
No,
somewhere?
we're going to the wife's brother's house. And the way
Oh,
they do
okay.
things is they take a big saran wrap ball and put gifts in it. And then you have so many seconds to unwrap, and whatever you can unwrap before it goes to the next person, you get to keep. So that's going to be fun.
Oh, wow. That's a good idea. I never thought of something. I'm not creative like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I have not eaten raccoon, and I don't think I would. I love me some raccoon.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Toddy, do you see Stacia's comment? Respond to that because she tried to get me to say it one day, Stacia, and my tongue don't work that way.
Danny, Dhani. So say Hanny and put the D in front of it. Danny. How was it? Did it taste like chicken? It's Dhani.
I don't know if I would want to eat
I
the
wouldn't eat
pioneer
squirrel, but
fish.
I ate alligator. I like it. I
Yeah.
like
Mm.
alligator.
Yeah.
That I do. Oh yeah. Have you ever had
Mm-mm.
alligator, Rebecca? It's so good. You have
No.
it fried.
No.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fried.
good.
Oh, it's so good. I'm not
Like
even lying. It's
trash.
so good.
Because it eats trash. I see what you did there, JoJo for show. I see what you did there.
Here, Danny. What's going on with you? Why are you being all crazy silly?
What is my story? No, I am from the South. I'm right on the edge of Tennessee and Alabama, right in the center. And I've never eaten raccoon. I'm not quite as redneck as the character of Jimmy Bobby that I play, but a whole lot of folks around me are. So everything I do is pretty much based on real people that are proud. They're very proud that I'm showing Jimmy Bobby.
Well, I got to tell you that I think she has eaten everything you mentioned. She just isn't going to tell you.
Well, I've not eaten raccoon. I think they're precious. I wouldn't eat that, but I have had squirrel and alligator and deer and every other manner of animal like that.
Hi,
But
dear Jane.
if I can pet it and if it's gonna let me pet it and I can look it in the eyes, I can't eat it.
Mm.
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell y'all how we had to wrangle my Thanksgiving hen. Well,
You told me.
I
That
did.
was
Poor
bad
Tottie's never
enough.
recovered.
Yeah, that was bad. And I had to ask her, why would you tell me that story? Like, why did I need to know that? I wouldn't.
Because where I'm from, when you hear that story, you know that bird is gonna taste real good.
So is a hen the same thing as a turkey?
No, a hen is just a chicken.
Oh,
It's just a laying
really?
chicken. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't understand the whole rooster hen chicken thing.
Isn't
A
one
hen is
male
a
and one
young chicken.
female? Isn't one male and one female?
Yeah, the roosters are males, and the hen and chicken basically the same thing. A hen is a laying young laying one, laying eggs, to
Right.
eat. Yeah.
Ooh, that's disgusting, Colleen, but thanks for sharing. Do you live there
Ew.
now? I can understand why people listen. I
Yeah.
understand why people eat things, you know. How about an emu? I
Well, I mean,
couldn't eat an
Oh no.
emu.
I think the seal thing is that's a cultural thing, especially in Alaska.
Well, she's
Like
up in Newfoundland.
right, but it might be a cultural thing there as well. I don't know. They actually have special knives that they make to cut the seal with and eat
Oh
it.
wow.
I would try it. I won't lie. I would try just about anything unless it's got the eyes and I can communicate with the eyes. I would try it once.
I'm sorry, you did say you were in Virginia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jimmy Bobby, I was reading something here. Okay, here you go. Howard said that he played a fun game last night.
Oh, that's exactly what we're doing.
It was Saran wrap. Well, what
Yep.
is it?
Wow.
Saran wrap ball with different tickets. Play. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
We didn't do
Yep.
that shit when I was a kid. We
I
didn't.
know, right? That's what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm stoked about it.
Oh my goodness. You ate
Camel. Oh my
camel?
goodness. No, I couldn't do
Somebody said
that.
I would try camel. So, what did they eat over in North Korea that somebody tried for the first time and it was dog, actually. It was
Oh,
dog.
Oh,
And they thought
oh
it was pretty
no.
good. And they thought, you know who it was? And I don't want to throw him out there because I like the guy and I follow his channel. I don't want to put him out there. But he did try it and he said it was good. Ugh.
oh no.
Oh
I don't
no.
think I could
Danny,
do
come
that.
here. Dinner for mommy's ready.
Ah! Nah, I couldn't do that. Couldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Danny, come here. Look at what mommy has. I got something for you, banana face. Here. Come here, my youngin'. I'm gonna give you something right here. I know you're hungry. Come here, mommy got this for you. I
I'm
know.
sorry, I've just been having a lot of pain, like back and hip pain, and I don't sleep much
respect
at
that.
night, and it's been really bad for the past couple of weeks. So I'm sorry if I'm not quite with it.
Mm.
I'm
I
sorry.
soak in Epsom salts. I know a lot of people aren't big on baths, but if you can get some Epsom salt and soak
That
in
was
that,
a
it's
dig at
really
me. I got it. That was a dig at me. I got it.
That was a dig at
Now
Toddy.
I have this I don't know what it is. I call it weed oil, but it's like
Mhm.
this ointment that I got at
Weed oil.
the
Yep.
weed store.
Yep.
And it does help a lot, but it must wear off at some point during the night
Yeah.
because I put it on when I go to bed. But about 3 or 4 in the morning, it starts hurting so bad I can't get comfortable, and I get up. I'm up after 3-4
Yeah.
hours. So,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'll grab it and put more on and go back to sleep, but it doesn't always happen that way. So I'm just tired, because I don't sleep, and it's like right now I'm sitting on the bed and I'm not comfortable. It's like I'm moving around and shifting, or I hate it. I hate being
Can you
in
find
pain.
a comfortable spot?
Sometimes, but it only lasts for a little bit, like, 10 minutes I might be able to sit,
Yeah.
and then I'm moving again,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awful.
I've eaten shark steaks. They're pretty good. Howard,
Oh,
have a good one. Take a picture of what you cooked and send me an email.
Merry Christmas,
bye,
Howard.
Howard.
Rebecca, the chiropractor, changed my life. All the other docs pushed drugs. The chiro got me out of pain. Danny, get down.
Yeah, with my spinal surgery and the fact that I have to have another one, I can't do anything with a chiropractor right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Although I will say,
I'd like
before
to.
my child, she had to have a complete spinal fusion all the way up and down because she had severe scoliosis. And for about 2 years before we did that, she was going to chiropractors and getting her cervical area up here on her neck adjusted. And it
Yeah.
actually seemed to help for a little bit. It definitely helped the pain. I mean, obviously you can't fight against scoliosis. It's going to twist up, but it helped a
Right.
lot while she was able to do that.
Yeah.
Grainy pants. That sounds hilarious. I just found the chat. I just figured out how to get to the chat, Toddy.
Good, because I gotta end this. I mean, I gotta let these dogs out. They're just going nuts in here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to leave a few minutes early because Danny's just going a little bit crazy here. So I want to tell
I
everybody.
start cooking.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I
You
got to
guys-
start cooking round
Okay.
2 anyway.
I'm sorry
'Cause,
that we're
Tim's
leaving
gonna
9
be
minutes
coming.
early, guys. I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry it's so abrupt, but she's having a hard time.
We can't do that. Gotta
And
love on that baby.
yeah. And listen, I love you guys. Happy holidays to
Merry
everybody
Christmas.
that showed up and everybody that's out there. And God bless your families and everything. And thank you for the love that you've given and shown me. And thank you for showing up for us for Christmas, because it certainly makes it worth showing up for you guys.
That
And
it
I
does.
thank you so much, guys. You are my
Much love.
main income. And I just want to tell you that just the fact of you watching the channels and liking and subscribing, and it doesn't cost anything, but it means the world to me. And I so appreciate that, guys. And the emails and the motivation. So I thank you so much. And I look forward to another year here.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Thank you,
Merry
guys.
Christmas, everybody.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
All right. It's time. All right. Gotta go.
Bye,
All
guys.
right, everyone, have a
bye-bye.
great day. Bye
You too.
bye.
Bye.